During high school, I had a huge problem with procrastinating assignments. This was due to some mental health problems. However, I did go to summer school to work on these bad grades, and then eventually it was ready for sophomore year. However, sophomore year proved to be much more difficult. I was not only failing in chemistry but also in English, which was shocking because it was always a subject that I believed I excelled at. But things were changing for the worse, with these unchecked mental health problems, which made me procrastinate even more. I started to become insecure at the fact that everyone was going forward in their education and I was going backward. I knew I had to change my ways, so I asked my parents for well-needed help. I went to therapy and was able to go through my personal problems. I was able to enjoy my senior year and really value my education more. However, I still procrastinated a lot. But despite that, I still worked really hard to get good grades. Examples included going to Miss Berner's class for math tutoring every lunch period. Thank you, Miss Berner. And asking for more help on how to improve my grades in English 11. I began to be more in tune with my dedication to school. I got pretty good grades, even though they weren't straight A's. I still got the grades that I needed to not go to summer school. Then when senior year rolled around, my procrastination was through the roof. And there was a new problem going through my head, and that was comparison. I would often compare myself to many people in my grade, thinking about all their rewards and their participation throughout all these 4 years, wishing that I did more throughout these years. Honestly, looking back at these 4 years, I did a lot. I made so many friends, and I went to a lot of dances and places. I went to freaking Europe. This was honestly the best 4 years of my life, and there will be so much more good years ahead. You can compare yourself to others all you want, but that will never change a thing. All you can do is look at what's in front of you and enjoy it, and think about all the possibilities in the future. Then you look back on those future endeavors that will eventually be your past endeavors, and think about how much things you did in a clearer, more positive light. You should also think, why didn't I do this certain thing that I didn't know about before? And think about how you were meant to do that thing, but at a later time. That will definitely make things better. At least for me it does. When I procrastinated, I never gave up on an assignment. I asked my teacher if I could turn in the late assignment in at a later time. And when they let me do it, I would try to do the assignment as best as I could. I never gave up on a certain assignment because it was late, and I think nobody else should never give up. You asking for an extension just proves your determination to the work. Somebody gives up right away and doesn't try, loses their potential for greatness. As